eyes are on the Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. A good game here would get this road trip started confidently for the Cavaliers. They have started the season with gusto. 4 consecutive wins, no losses as they battle here in Game 5 of the regular season.
You know, for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they've looked really strong here in the early going. They seem like they've come together really nicely as a group, and you can see the confidence with this team.
Yeah, and the league's taking notice. I mean, they're more than capable of beating any club in the league right now.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love. At the 3 and the 4. Irving is out there with Marion. And it's Varejao in at the 5 down low. Well, Knicks ownership guy is frustrated last season that Shumpert didn't participate in the Summer League. And Steve, they were hoping he'd test out for some minutes at the point guard position.
Yeah, that's right, Kevin. And we heard his name arise all season long in trade rumors.
But for Shumpert, his shooting numbers were down last season. He shot over 40% from long range in year 2. It was down to 33% last season. That can happen sometimes in the course of a career. Still good from the corners with Shumpert. Perhaps he shot too many from above the arc.
Now here's LeBron. Right at the free throw line. Connects, the jumper drops. LeBron's got the game going here with the first basket for Cleveland.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake. And guys, for Shumpert, he's got to improve his finishing around the rim. His size and athleticism, I think he could be better screening.
Calderon, that's good. And the Cavaliers with possession. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will, not much defense.
Oh, how about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
To the middle. Dishes it to Dalembert. Pass to Anthony. 5 on the clock from 13, and the shot is good. Anthony's got his first points of the night.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Irving with the ball. He's coming off a 28-point game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, no question. You look at his assist totals. I can tell you what a nice job he was doing. Really spreading that ball around.
The drive by Anthony. Banked in off the glass.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yeah, earlier I spoke with Derek Fisher. He said that if they wanted to double their wins against them, they'll have to be just as sharp as they were in their first minute, saying, we can't get sloppy now and expect to win. We have to be just as judicious with what shots we take as we were the first time around. We'll see if they can replicate that, guys.
And thanks as always, Doris. And guys, the emphasis on quality shooting, getting those chances identified by their coach is a key for them.
Well, it sounds simple, Kevin. You got to shoot the ball well to win, but the way to try to do that is to get yourself the best opportunities possible, and that means executing offensively.
And not just executing, but not settling for anything but high percentage shots, guys. I mean, smart basketball and not forcing anything unnecessarily.
Marion kicks to Irving. Varejao setting the pick for Irving. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Calderon kicks to Shumpert. And here in the first, about 2 minutes in. Calderon passes to Anthony. Clock at 6. Fires it up. They grabbed their own miss.
What was the defense doing there? He is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Calderon. Kicks it out to LeBron. Love with the screen on Shumpert. The drive by James. Marion dishes to James. Irving for three. Again, Irving missing.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
James, good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 9 points for LeBron.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's had. Every one of his attempts has gone down. The Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. Coach and front office questioning the team effort.
Well, the Cavs did make some big changes from last season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated, putting in the effort this year.
Well, you know, Kevin, last year they were a very young group and didn't have the vet presence they might have needed. With LeBron coming in, they've got brilliance in every category, leadership and play. He's got the clout of his championship ring. The whole mindset of the team is about to go to a very different and high level.
So Anthony nails both of them.
Well, there were so many whispers and rumors last year of whether or not Carmelo was going to stay in New York or not. But it seems like he dealt with the distractions and obviously had a tremendous season.
James kicks to Love. Marion outside. And the three ball is good. Marion's got himself on the board with three there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And Carmelo's free agency might have been a distraction.
No, and he did the right thing refusing to talk about it. I thought he handled that fairly well, but while his free agency didn't cause their struggles, I'd say their struggles did weigh heavily in his free agency deliberation.
LeBron left side. Shot is off. And New York the other way now. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
It was a little bit surprising that the game got away from them because for long stretches they were the better team.
They really were. Outplayed them. If you looked only at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. But it was a case of a few intangibles that didn't play out in their favor that made all the difference.
Well, we now know that Carmelo Anthony was battling through a torn rotator cuff and a torn labrum in the 2013 playoffs. Surgery seemed likely, and he would have missed the start of last season, but instead he went for a combination of rest and rehab, and that did the trick, and he seemed really healthy all year.
That free throw good from Anthony. And for Carmelo, he took a risk in not opting for surgery on that left shoulder.
Yeah, great to see that it healed without the surgery. His upper body can take a lot of punishment because he is a physical player. He invites contact. As a scorer, he gets to the line as much as he does. So nice to see that he'll be healthy, and he'll probably put in about 25 to 27 a night, which has been his norm throughout his career.
Varejao setting the pick for James. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. James has got 11 points.
And his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Anthony left side. He kicks to Osi. Back to Anthony. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 10.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Irving drives in. Here's Varejao. Out to Marion. Fires the three. Another three for Cleveland.
That's like a layup for him. Wide open out there.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Varejao, a quality defensive center, great rebounder, moves his feet well, anticipates, plays with a ton of energy. He's one of those irritants who gets into a lot of guys' scheme.
And let's look at some league leaders. Big defense being played by these small forwards. They're leading their position in blocks over the last month. The fourth spot, Sean Marion.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in the league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the inside.
And that's the ideal makeup of a wing defender. The perimeter defense is really a requirement, and you got to be able to do that. But you can also block shots like these guys can. You become even more valuable.
Calderon, that's the two. Misses off the left eye.
And Varejao coming in to the league primarily as a defensive energy efficiency gap. But he's expanded his offensive skill set and has made great improvement as a passer. From his rookie season to now, he's more than doubled his rate of assists.
And post shot. Calderon. That's good. Calderon's got 6. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's James. And Dalembert pulls it down. And Varejao, a good decision maker, Steve, for a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio last year.
He had a terrific season as a 2-point jump shooter. You know, they're able to spread the defense out a little bit and operate from high post.
You see the pass to Calderon. They get it back. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And let's get your take, guys, on a scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low. Just a lot of disappointment for the Knicks last year and their fans, as many were hoping for them to challenge for the East title, but it just never came together. A fragile line between being a playoff team and not.
Stoudemire's checked in for New York. Outside Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. Out to Thompson. From deep. Love with the screen on him. And it's Miller penetrating. It's his first trip to the line.
Well, not the best statistic for him. His performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Smith checked in for Quincy Ace. Smith comes in for Anthony. And Hardaway Jr. checked in for Shumpert. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Jose Calderon. Hardaway gets to Smith. Takes a 3. Passes it to Prigioni. Hardaway for 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Hardaway has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Irving. Right now averaging 21 points a game. And he banks in the layup.
Well, he's taken 8 shots and he's missed 6 of them. It's been uneven for him in terms of shooting. He's still trying to get on track.
Knicks trailed by 4. Here's Prigioni. Averaging 6 points per contest. Stoudemire, right side. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Stoudemire's got his first points of the game.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. They were 6th in field goal percentage, 9th in scoring, and they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And they've shot the ball pretty well. You talked about that field goal percentage. And I think it just shows that they're playing well together, they're playing hard, and they're playing well at both ends of the floor. Because in order to have a good field goal percentage, you have to play good defense as well.
Stoudemire setting the pick for Smith. Hardaway dishes to Stoudemire. And that one is hammered home. And that's how you exploit a gap in the DFS.
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Back to Marion. 6 on the shot clock. And Thompson throws it down.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
That's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
Might as well remove all doubt, right?
He only passes to Stoudemire. He feeds it to Smith. Cavaliers with the rebound. It's time they met in Cleveland.
And what caused them to lose that last matchup was the mistakes. And they just committed too many turnovers, and they were sloppy with the ball, and that's why they lost.
And Prigioni kicks to Stoudemire. Smith dishes to Prigioni. Feeds to Stoudemire. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Stoudemire's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Superb assist there. Played the role of the maestro on that one.
Dion Waiters checked in for Marion. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And of course there's the Knicks, 6.5 games behind them.
Well, right now for the Knicks, they've settled in about where we thought they would, guys, in the bottom of the standings. So no surprise, because we anticipated this team would have some struggle.
Yep, struggling to make headway. Not exactly a feel-good story, that's for sure. Mark, let's talk about something else.
Out to Miller, wide open. Shot is off, and New York will come the other way. And sloppy play to be avoided at all costs.
Kevin, just take care of the ball. That's what you want to tell them. Just take care of the ball. Don't throw weak passes. Don't be careless. Don't telegraph your passes. If you keep your focus mentally, you won't make those kinds of careless mistakes. Tim Hardaway Jr., the son of the 5-time All-Star point guard, was taken with the 24th pick in last year's draft and really proved to be a pleasant surprise for the Knicks.
And amongst a rookie class that struggled to make much of an impact last season, Tim Hardaway Jr. probably exceeded expectations more than any other rookie. Wouldn't you say, Steve?
Oh, yeah, I agree. I thought he was terrific. He shot the ball well in every facet. He ran the floor in transition, played within himself. Like a lot of Michigan players, you know, he's very skilled. He dribble, pass, and shoot. And really was a perfect fit with that Knicks team.
Prigioni passes to Smith. Raiders again, Hardaway. There's the dish to Smith. And Prigioni kicks to Stoudemire. Hardaway against Raiders. 13 feet away. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 7 points. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Irving. Kicks it to Waiters. The pass for Thompson. Takes it off the glass. Thompson's got his second basket. New York's drawn 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Prigioni kicks to Smith. There's the bucket. Good.
How about the passing? Moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Irving drives in, and he gets the bucket. 6 points for him. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Out to Smith. Takes the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here's Irving. And that one's good. Irving's got 8 points. And here is Hardaway. 1 second left. Got it off in time, but it's no good.
NBA action charges ahead. Goran Dragic and the Phoenix Suns take on Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers. Coming your way next Monday.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
And you get a chance early on to see their depth. They've got a nice effort from their bench players early in this game.
Yes, Steve, I tell you what, their subs have really packed the punch for them so far.
They've got Anthony. Shumpert is out there with Larkin. Then Smith. They're the group New York will start the second. Anthony dishes to Larkin. Gets hauled in by Harris.
Well, I like his determination and his attitude and aggressiveness, but the defense wasn't going to back off that shot. They were tight on him.
Thompson Thompson sets the pick for Waiters. Terrific design on the pick clip, and he lays it in. Waiters got the first basket of the second quarter for the Cavs. New York trailing. Here's Larkin. His last outing, he had 8 points. Covered by LeBron. New York moving it around. 5 to shoot. It's Anthony with the drive. And that one's good. Anthony's got 12 in the game. Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 14 points for LeBron.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back in the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some season.
Larkin can't get it to go.
Let's take a look now at some of the numbers for Smith. Averaging 9 points per game, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. And he knows he has some areas to work on. He can be a big-time player at some point.
Yeah, I agree, Steve. I mean, it won't be instant with him, but with each minute that he gets to play, you can see the improvement.
First one falls for him. And now for Cleveland. They still have the youth to grow, but with LeBron on board, the sky for them is the limit.
As are the expectations.
And Cleveland making a change here. Marion's checked in.
And one more note about Cleveland. Everyone will now assume they will make the playoffs this year, but the ultimate goal is a title. Something that hasn't happened in the city of Cleveland for any major sport in a long time. Probably 64, I think, maybe the
And you're right on it.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pit.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Turn him into the screen. And it was a great pick.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Varejao with a screen on him. The drive on.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he even try that right now. So many accomplishments in LeBron's career, but one milestone he reached last year, 20,000 points, 5,000 assists, 5,000 rebounds in his first 800 games played. That's incredible.
Samuel Dalembert is checked in for J.R. Smith. Larkin kicks to Shumpert. Here's Anthony. Goes back up, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Cavaliers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. James outside. Marion left side. Marion setting the pick for Waiters. Out to Harris from downtown. This one for 3. Can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Dalembert with the screen on Waiters. Here's Larkin, and the shot is long. Those stats you listed for LeBron through his first 800 games might sound a bit arbitrary, but it puts him in the company of only one other player, the Big O, Mr. Robinson.
And you know, it's not a coincidence, Kevin, that they are the lone members of that group. Both so dominant in every facet of the game from the moment their career started. Really a lot of similarities between those two outstanding all-time greats.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Knicks have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. At the line for two. That free throw, no good.
And what was really the big shock in the East last season, the Knicks failed to make the playoffs. This from a team many expected to challenge for a spot in the conference final. Just didn't happen.
And with the Knicks not making the playoffs, it came down to the tail end of the season. But Steve, he had a feeling that it wasn't going to happen for him.
Yeah, it was a big disappointment last season for the Knicks. You know, so many things went wrong with injuries and slumps, and it just never felt like they found that groove that they were looking for.
Again, James missing.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Shumpert gets a wide open look, and again, it's the Knicks missing.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
James kicks to Waiters. There is a screen on Dalembert. Here's Waiters, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Waiters got 6. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
You think, Steve?
Oh, yeah, 8 lead changes already. That's a big number this early in the game. So we're in for a treat tonight. This is a competitive matchup.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, gentlemen, we all know Carmelo Anthony signed a new 5-year contract with the New York Knicks. He said in the past that winning was all that mattered to him, so many feared he'd jump ship. Still, in the end, Melo said, I am a New York Knick at heart. This organization has supported me, and in return, I want to stay and build here with this city and my team. Guys, can he do it? We'll see.
He said his heart never wavered, Doris. He's happy to be back wearing the orange and blue. Thank you. Quincy Acey's checked in for New York. Calderon comes in for Shane Larkin. And Marion drops them both. And Carmelo taking a little less money to give the Knicks flexibility to bring in help.
Yeah, he structured this contract so they'd have some wiggle room this coming offseason, showing his commitment to getting them on a winning track.
Here's Calderon, and he gets it to go. Calderon's got 8 points. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close.
Wow, such a seesaw affair, back and forth. This has been an unbelievable game to watch.
Waiters gets a wide open look, and another miss by Cleveland. The Knicks with the lead. Calderon kicks to Shumpert, and stolen by James. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got 4 points this quarter. Now here's Calderon. He's got 8. Dalembert sets a screen for Calderon. It's rebounded by Cleveland. It's tipped. There's the lob to the hoop. Harris kicks to Waiters. Marion setting the pick for Waiters. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And it's a 3-point Cavalier lead. The Knicks shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Calderon passes Lewis. Back to Calderon. The feed to Shumpert. Pass to Acey. Shot clock at 6. A drive by Shumpert. Second chance shot. Acey's shot is good.
Rebound and the foul typify what he's all about. Gritty, determined play.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade for coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, it's critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
And it's sent back from Dalembert. Now Calderon. He's coming off a 19-point game against Brooklyn.
He did a great job picking the defense apart, too. It wasn't just his scoring. Credit for his passing in that game, too.
AC dishes to Carmelo. Lee Bass was put in just the right spot. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Irving kicks to Varejao. LeBron against Anthony. The drive by James. And it's sent back from Dalembert. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. The Knicks making a switch here. Stoudemire's checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Miller's checked in. So it's the Cavaliers now. Love with the screen for James. And the shot is good. LeBron's got 18 points.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
There's a good screen. Anthony drives in. Hardaway passes to Calderon. Inside. Pocket 6. And stolen by LeBron. 3-on-3. It's deflected. Miller against Stoudemire. Irving for 3. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Dishes it to Carmelo. Baseline try. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
And I think when you look at Hakeem Olajuwon, I mean, the numbers show that he was a phenomenal defensive player. 3,830 career blocks, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. And I think you put him alongside greats like Bill Russell, who played before blocks were actually recorded, of course. But you put Olajuwon up near Russell in terms of maybe greatest interior defenders of all time.
Love with the screen on Anthony. The drive by James, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Well done there offensively.
Here's AC, right now averaging 5 points a game. Anthony dishes to Hardaway. Baseline J. Good D by Miller.
Tristan Thompson, ferocious offensive rebounder. Top 5 overall in that category last season. For a young player, still only 23, you got to love his activity on the glass.
Anthony's shot is off.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to get...
Oh, look out.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess, and I'm not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
By the way, that's a 2-pointer. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 7. LeBron James on the win. A 26-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee. Love with the screen on Calderon. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
You know, one reason they're on top right now is that they haven't done a whole lot of what just happened. Only a couple of times have they given the ball away.
Different looks for New York. Smith comes in for Quincy Ace. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Anthony. Calderon against Irving. Now here's Calderon. Defense is right there. And it's Smith missing.
situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
James kicks to Love. And a wide open look for Irving. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt.
Here's Smith. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Well, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing and their offensive flow. I think they need to get back to that.
Irving against Calderon. Irving attacking. Tackles through traffic and lays it in. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
3 seconds left. And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 9. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with LeBron, and you obviously have been very productive. How pleased are you with where you're getting the basketball and how you're scoring?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
LeBron.
Second half just about to get going here.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 22 points, a couple of nice steals, too.
Pretty much unguardable out there. He has just been fantastic in this game.
Oh, it's been a stupendous performance, no doubt.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the 2 stars, LeBron and Love. The 3 and the 4. Irving is out there with Marion. And it's Varejao, and it's the center filling out the middle. The Cavaliers leading by 7.
Cavs just never really built any consistency last year for long stretches. And when that happens, it's hard to get wins away from home.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Calderon with it. He dishes it to Dalembert. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. Cleveland, as you said, struggling on the road last year. Only 14 road wins. It's not going to cut it. Well, a big part of the problem for Cleveland last year was talent on the roster. So we can assume things will be different on the road for him this season.
Things are going to be different in a lot of ways as long as LeBron is leading the way. And they'll be on the same page. He'll make sure of that. So look for a lot different outcomes in Cleveland.
The problem for the Knicks last year is that they didn't really do any one thing in an outstanding way.
Well, a lot of people wonder how they missed the playoffs, but when you look at them and analyze them, they were really an average team.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, even with the weakness of the Eastern Conference last year, the Knicks unable to get into the postseason. It was a subpar year across the board. They're looking to bounce back now.
Varejao with a screen on Anthony. The drive by LeBron. Tries again. The kick out to Irving. Anthony against LeBron. Love with the screen on Anthony. Back to Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's now 18 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, you know, when you look at most playoff teams, there's an established, clear identity of who they are and how they play and what they rely on. Didn't have any of that.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 9 in the basket from Dalembert. Irving against Calderon. Marion passes to Varejao. Love with the screen for Varejao. Second chance effort. They get it back. Kicks it out to James. Varejao with a screen on Anthony. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, if you're going to
and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
Knicks trailed by 9. Calderon gets to Shumpert. Anthony drives in, and James pulls it down.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, it's helping them get the lead. And if they can continue to rebound like this, I think they're going to be in pretty good shape.
We can talk all we want about LeBron's incredible skill level. It'll be a day-long conversation. But he quite simply could be the most incredible physical athlete that I've ever seen. Certainly playing basketball. And you could maybe take that to any sport. Strength, size, speed, endurance, quickness. He's got it all. And he brings the mentality that the great ones have.
And James drills them both. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. A chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Kevin, Derek Fisher going straight from his playing to his new job as the Knicks head coach. He brushed aside questions about his lack of experience, saying, basketball is a game that I'm experienced in playing, understanding, leading in, and helping achieve the greatest gift in the world as an athlete, and that's being a champion. Not bad, guys.
A lack of confidence. He understands winning, Doris. Thanks. And Steve, with the NBA and the new motion tracking cameras, even at his size, LeBron still one of the fastest players in the NBA. On the court, they say he can exceed 20 miles an hour.
That's incredible. I mean, that's track star speed, and then you think about his upper body strength. You know, the size and the strength and the speed, it's a combination that just doesn't exist anywhere else in basketball.
Calderon against Irving. Pass to Varejao. Puts up the baby hook. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Knicks trailed by 9. Calderon with it. He's picked up by Irving. Shumpert against Marion. Anthony kicks to Dalembert. 6 to shoot. And here is Anthony. 17 points in the game. And the shot is good.
His shooting has been so good today. He has to take it on himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
New York Knicks were ranked as the NBA's most valuable franchise this year. The team value skyrocketed. The Knicks came in at around $1.5 billion. That's a B, billion.
James outside. Varejao setting the pick for James. Now Varejao inside. It's stolen by Dalembert. Anthony dishes to Calderon. Back to Anthony. And it's good. Now just a 4-point lead. And of course for the Knicks, a huge part of their value comes from playing in the Big Apple.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. The business and media capital of the United States, you know, they go out of their way to attract the big stars to the game. Courtside seats for the top names. It helps give the Knicks an allure, kind of a glamour that a lot of franchises don't have.
Varejao with a screen on Calderon. He got right to the cup using that screen. And that's now 20 points for Kyrie Irving. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
He didn't make a lot of noise heading into last season's All-Star game. Boy, did Kyrie Irving put on a show when he got there. It's a playground type of game, and he dazzled everybody with his skill.
Calderon passes to Carmelo. There's a good screen. There's AC. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Couldn't convert. A nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
And upon winning the All-Star MVP last year, Irving said the most important thing was bringing the trophy to Cleveland.
Yeah, that's a nice nod to the fans in the Forest City, and being a native Clevelander myself, I know how much the fans appreciate being acknowledged by their favorite player. After all the speculation isolation and turmoil last season, that was a nice bright spot, even if it was soon overshadowed by the return.
Anthony against James.
Tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Well, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Calderon kicks to Shumpert. Passes to Anthony. He feeds it to Calderon. Back to Anthony. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. 24 points for Carmelo Anthony.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
James kicks to Marion. Marion, right side. Feeds to Varejao. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Now trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, Varejao staying relatively healthy last season. That's to say he only missed 17 games. That's a far cry from his previous 3 seasons where he played a total of just 81 games.
And the second free throw, good. And Varejao, Steve, has shown flashes of all-star caliber production at the center position. It's been his injuries that have really held him back.
Yeah, it's good to see him able to remain on the court for most of the season. Tough year for the Cavs last year record-wise, but Varejao, for him, a step in the right direction health-wise.
LeBron outside. Varejao setting the pick for LeBron. Now Varejao inside.
You know, there were a lot of people, me included, thinking that Cleveland would take a step forward and be a team that can make moves in the East and perhaps get to the playoffs, but injuries and inner turmoil really kept that team from being playoff.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
And their mid-range shooting continues to be active.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
Knicks trailed by 9. Now here's Calderon. No up. Could be by Irving. The drive by James. The kick out to Irving. Back to James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Cleveland ended 10th in the Eastern Conference last year. They got close, but they couldn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, there would be a lot of shock analysts if they didn't finish near the top of the East this season. All it takes is one good summer. The team can jump to the top of the East.
They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2-point spots, and then a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the league, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
James wide open. And again, it's Cleveland.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
The Knicks have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the 3rd. Some pretty nice work. Shumpert dishes to Anthony. And again, it's New York.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Now LeBron, 30 points in the game. Varejao with a screen on Anthony. James, no good off the pick.
They could end every possession with that shot. They'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
The Cavaliers lead by 7. And it's Varejao penetrating. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. The Cavaliers 4th.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
Here's Calderon. He's got 10. Into Stoudemire. That ball's nice speed this time from Jose Calderon. foul. And there's the goal on Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Prigioni. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Smith outside. Here's Anthony. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
The dish to Waiters. Here's Thompson. Here's Love. Shot is off. Smith with the defensive effort. Knicks trailed by 5. There's a minute 40 left to play in the third. Prigioni passes to Smith. New York moving it around. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Shot clock at 6. It's up with 3. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Anthony. That's 8 points for J.R. Smith. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Irving up top. He's got 22. And the layup is good. Irving's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. Being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
The drive by Anthony. And he gets it to go. It comes the back of the rim. Anthony's got 17 points here in the second half. Cavaliers leading. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
Let's take a look at Carmelo Anthony and some of the stats for him. What a run he's had. The past few weeks have been just tremendous for him. He's averaging 26 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he really brings that offensive firepower to this team. Finding ways to score is his specialty.
Yeah, that's his identity, Steve, among other contributions, obviously. But the ability to make plays that put up points, that's a major weapon in his arsenal.
Irving misses. Seconds left in the third. And Prigioni kicks to Anthony. On the pass to Prigioni. For the lead. Again, the miss by Smith.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the team, battling the glass.
The Cavaliers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. And so Thompson nails both of them. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Hardaway. And a missed late. That's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. And
Tune in Tuesday, December 9th. Dirk Nowitzki.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make. And makes it flawlessly. He set up that alley-oop.
And so here's Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11 points. All right, now it's... Chance to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, off the field up and ready to go. And New York looking at who they've got. Prigioni is up there with Hardaway Jr. And it's Smith. Then it's Quincy Ace. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Dion Waiters, a Philly kid, plays with a chip on his shoulder. Always a ton of confidence.
Yeah, you know, but I like his edge and his chip. But I think sometimes his emotions get the best of him. He gets frustrated. We've seen it affect his play and his demeanor on the court. Hopefully that's just a maturation. It could derail his potential if he doesn't get it under wraps.
Smith drives in. And it's Smith again missing.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Thompson with the bucket.
And for Waiters, we've heard the rumblings. He's butted heads with coaches and teammates. He's dismissed from practice. His name has been all over trade talks since he's been in Cleveland. On the plus side, he's working hard to improve as a player. He's very gifted.
Here's AC, and they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Waiters no luck.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
You know, you hear the question marks for Waiters, but you know, an awful lot of upside for this guy, in my opinion. He's got a great foundation offensively to make plays for himself and for others. I think his ceiling is really high as long as he stays hard-working and hungry.
Smith, no good.
He has not been on his game. You know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Almost, but it rolls out. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop him, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
A different look for New York. Dalembert is checked in for Smith. Shumpert is coming for Hardaway. And it's Calderon in for Shane Larkin. Then for the Cavaliers, Varejao is checked in for Larkin. James comes in for Mike Miller. And it's Marion in for Waiters. The Cavaliers leading by 7. LeBron outside. Kicks it to Varejao. The feed to Marion. Cleveland moving the ball around. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Marion. And that's now 33 points for LeBron.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Calderon gets to Shumpert. Out to Smith. Pass to Dalembert. Lock at 6. Dishes it to Calderon. The Cavaliers pull it in.
That'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed any second chance opportunities. That is always going to allow you to maintain your lead. What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, they're giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a pin on.
And finish off by Shumpert.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
But both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Back to Irving. Got a piece of it. On the wing mirror. The pointer. The kick out to Irving. LeBron outside. He dishes it to Thompson. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Shumpert against Marion. And it's Shumpert again, missing.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Thompson outside. James outside. Right side, Irving for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Dalembert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Heading it down. They set the screen. And he trims the lead to single digits.
The screenplay worked ideally there. And I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie feed. He gave him more than enough room to get that shot on.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Dalembert, a 6'11" shot blocker and rebounder. His numbers are solid, but he seems to have a way of wearing out his welcome with coaches. You notice he's played for 5 teams in the last 5 seasons.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Smith. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Anthony dishes to Shumpert. Back to Anthony. Anthony left side. From down low. Good as the jump shot falls. Anthony's got 34 points. And last season, Dalembert, a bit of a stopgap for Dallas. He wasn't sure of critiques from Coach Kirk regarding conditioning Clark.
In addition to that, somewhat turnover-prone too, Kevin. He can pick up careless fouls as well, but when you're an athletic 6'11", you can make free throws and finish around the basket, you'll always have a home in the
A drive by Shumpert. Pass to Calderon. He feeds it to AC. He kicks it to Shumpert. Anthony against LeBron. Nice D from Varejao.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
And Anthony with the block. And Varejao kicks to Marion. But they'll get another chance. Thompson, a screen on Calderon. And it's Marion in the corner. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's AC. He's covered by Thompson. You see the pass to Anthony. Outside Shumpert. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Varejao's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Shumpert against James. Thompson sets the pick for James. Up off the screen. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Dalembert with a screen on LeBron. Anthony, and fouled hard that time. No, get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Varejao.
Melo having a terrific game. 34 points, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
Well, he hasn't been afraid to draw a little contact if the opportunity's been there. And I'll tell you, some guys shy away from that, not him.
Both free throws good from Anthony. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's LeBron. On the wing, Thompson. And again, it's Cleveland. New York's got a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Anthony on the wing. That's at 5 from 18. That drops. Anthony's got 38 points.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
LeBron against Anthony. The drive by James. Out to Marion. Back to LeBron. Like it's 6. And they double up James. Lets it go with a 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Knicks trailed by 11. Calderon with it. Pass to Dalembert. Good on the shot and exchange the lead to single digits.
Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
Love with the screen for James. Floats one, and that one's good. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, this defense defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Calderon dishes to Anthony. Dalembert with a screen on James. Anthony's shot is off.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead. No question. Love is known for how explosive he can be on offense, but he still gets knocked down defensive routes for lack thereof. He seems to be tiring of it, though, and has put in a lot of work. I think he's gotten better.
I remember last season when Tyson Chandler had remarks about Love's defense, and Love just brushed it off. It's something he's heard before and has followed him even in his rise to the highest ranks of the NBA.
And I think it's been a bit of an overhyped and overstated problem for him. I mean, he does so much more on the court than people think. I don't think he'll ever be an NBA All-Star defender, but he's more than capable of holding his own at that end of the floor.
And it's Irving missing. Knicks trailed by 13. Anthony gets to Dalembert. And Calderon now, top of the key. Some nice passing by New York here. Anthony's shot is off.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that terrible turnover.
New York, they're working against the clock now. New York calls timeout.
Well, just too many easy buckets, you know, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys, at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside. And they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
Shot clock at 6. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Derek Fisher was giving to his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. The coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants them to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. The second thing he said to them was that they should be looking for opportunities to push the ball up the court and convert some quick, easy baskets in transition. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
Got to give him a lot of credit for the way he's been personally trying to bring his team back.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. And the dunk by James.
Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. They really have to give it up for Cleveland.
You know, Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them consistently.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And this victory tonight will even up the season series 1-1. Consider it repayment for the last time these two teams met. They get their revenge here. 2 more left to play on the year against the Knicks.
Look at the stats. You can see just how dominant a game this was for James. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. While it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
Dalembert sets a screen for Anthony. And again, New York with the triple.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer. And Irving still wanted to write down goals. He used to write them in a notebook. He still keeps. Now he'll write them down on his phone. All part of setting his sights high and dreaming big.
Deep 2 from Anthony. And again, it's New York. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Irving drives in, and he gets the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question it's going to would be a happy plane ride out of here.
19 seconds left in the fourth. And it's James missing.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. Defense stood tall there.
Shot by Dalembert, no good. Irving drives in. Off target with that shot. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And now down to Doris, who is courtside, standing by with our Jordan player of the game. Doris?